Please make sure you remain seated with all your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. Please no eating, no drinking, or smoking are allowed inside the boat. And please, no flash photography or bright gate lights allowed until we get to the actual greenhouse. Once we get to the greenhouse, you can take as many pictures of the plants and animals as you want. Just don't take any pictures of me unless you're really not scared about it when you get home. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Today's presentation is the corporation of Living with the Land.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use, and sometimes overuse, of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being. Produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on saltwater. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the need for fertilizers. From farmlands across America, we're learning about how many vegetation contain natural. How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead.
Nestle and NASA are all working together to find new, innovative, methods of food production for our world needs. Now, whenever you come to our living laboratories, you never know what you're going to see or what you're going to learn. This is what's turned out new crops and new growing techniques. We also like to keep some popular traditional ones around, like those bananas. Now, those bananas are a great source of potassium fiber, which is essential to anyone's proper diet. And the reason why we say it's most popular is we eat about 28 million tons of bananas a year. That's a lot of banana splits. Now over here to your left we have the jackfruit. The jackfruit's from India. It's a great source of vitamin A and C, and those jackfruits can grow to be about 80 pounds. Now it's very strange and unusual looking fruit here. It's called a fluted pumpkin. The fluted pumpkin is grown mostly in Africa, where it's grown even in poor soil conditions. Unlike other members of the pumpkin family, this one's grown for its edible leaves. Now the dragon fruit is a member of the cactus family, thought to originate in either Mexico or Central America, but today is found throughout the tropical regions around the world. Here in America, we use the dragon fruit to make fruit flavoring fruit drinks. Now, how many have an herb garden growing at home? You can imagine how boring tasted your food would be without those herbs and spices we enjoy so much. But did you also know the very taste we enjoy those herbs and spices? It's actually the plant's natural defenses keep animals from eating them. Now, the papayas have many benefits. They are full of vitamins, and their skins can be used to make a meat tenderizer. And these bananas here you left, just a bunch hanging around. Now, whenever we talk about farming, the last thing to think about is fish. Fish farming or aquaculture is one way we use to protect the wildlife and create shields. Excuse me, like the hybrid bass to your right. Now, the hybrid bass is a combination of striped and white bass. It's very hardy, fast-growing species, favored among American fish farmers. The sturgeons to either side of the boat is one of the oldest species of fish found. It's also a source of caviar. This brings a high demand on our species thanks to aquaculture. We're able to keep up that demand and not let the overfish. Now, check out these cute little guys here to the right. At one time, the American alligator was an endangered species. Thanks to aquaculture, now over 1 million alligators in Florida today. They're raised on farms for meat hides. Some of them are released into the wild for wildlife conservation. Now we raise about 6,500 pounds of fish in on the farm a year. Many of them are featured in restaurants all around Walt Disney World resorts. Now this greenhouse where some of the biggest ideas are grown. Like those giant Atlantic pumpkins off to your right. Those giant Atlantic pumpkins grow to be about 1,000 pounds in size. And imagine trying to carve that up a whole ring. Now the reason why we say it's the reason why it's turning a bright orange is full of beta carotene, which is important antioxidant. Those winter melons in the far right-hand corner from Asia, and every part of that plant is edible. And those melons, we grew one here last year, weighed over 90 pounds. Excuse me again. Now, large members of the citrus family on your left and right. On your right is the plumelo, which tastes like a very sweet grapefruit. Here on your left is a 9-pound lemon, which tastes just like a smaller cousin. Now, the eggplants and cucumbers are grown in a vertical growing technique. This allows enough water and nutrients to reach every part of that plant, but also provides better airflow between the leaves to help cut down on diseases. You can try the same method at home by using those trellises. Now, the lettuce on either side of the boat is grown in a no nutrient technique. This technique actually uses less nutrients to help the lettuce grow, which will save farmers money and help protect the environment. That's a behind-the-scenes tour group. I'll explain more about that at the end of our own tour. But over here to your left is a tomato tree. Now these trees are actually single tomato plants that have been bred to grow in this unique manner. Unlike other tomato plants you're familiar with, this one has a much higher yield. We tired one over here on this side, we took it down, and when we took it down we had about 32,000 tomatoes harvested from one tree. And over here our Cinderella pumpkin patch. You can see the magic of making them alive, you can hear. Now you might know something a little odd about all our greenhouses. We don't actually have any soil. We're using a method called hydroponics used around the world with soil conditions in sport farming. But here at Epcot, we take it one step further with our aeroponic systems, like the flying squash. Here's how it works. The squash will fly through this mist box. Inside that box, those roots are sprayed directly with all the water and nutrients they need to grow. In our laboratories, our researchers work with the Department of Agriculture to develop dwarf pear trees. Now, a pear of trees would be the same size. The trees themselves would be smaller, making them easier to harvest and cultivate. And now, this final experiment is truly out of this world. As we're working with NASA to develop ways to grow food for our future space colonies. Now, everything you see behind you is only part of the story. Once harvested, those crops will be handled and cared for the fields to your table. Scientists from NASA and other organizations all around the world are always striving to improve the quality and taste of the food the world enjoys and relies upon. There's still so much more we can learn about living the land from nature and science. Till that day arrives, we must work together to preserve this very beautiful, precious, and bountiful resource. One day soon, I know this is going to happen. We will learn enough from nature and science to truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World Corporation, I take this moment just to say thank you. Allow me the opportunity to show you the land and our greenhouses. I hope you enjoyed today's tour as much as I enjoyed giving it. Now as you come to the end, please keep your arms, hands, feet, legs inside the boat at all times. Please do not try to grab these black crystals as we go by, or else they will stop the boat. Now, as this young lady up here asked me who that group was, that's a behind-the-scenes tour group. Now, behind-the-scenes tour group, they go to the behind-the-scenes tour desk, just to let the store entrance. And they get to see a more in-depth look at how the hydroponic system works, different plants we have in the greenhouses, and how we use good bugs to keep out bad bugs instead of insecticides. All that and more at behind-the-scenes tour desk, just to your left of the store entrance. And don't forget our flower and garden shows going on right now here at Epcot. Throughout the park, we have all kinds of different displays and stores. Now, as we come to the end, please exit to your right, check the rear and enjoy the rest of your day at Epcot.
A tiny little seed that's reaching up to meet your need with the right amount of faith and the right amount of earth. You'll grow to see the sunshine on your day of birth. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. When springtime comes, how can you tell? The air is always filled with orange blossom smell. Come summertime, the warmest sun shines, and the world is full of flowers and good melon rhymes. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. When autumn falls, it's a harvest show, with north winds blowing all the seeds that it must sow. Come winter time, the rain must fall, till once again the new year and the springtime call. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. The seasons come and the seasons go. Nature knows everything that it must know. The earth and man can be good friends. Let's listen so our harvest time will never end. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. Let's listen to the land we all love. Nature's plan will shine above. Listen to the land, listen to the land. Just make believe you're a tiny little seed. A tiny little seed that's reaching up.